Morning folks, how we doing? Hope you're all good. I hope you're loving the videos, guys. Keep liking, keep subscribing. That'd be great if you could. Look how strong my thumb's got from subscribing to everyone. A lot of horsepower behind that. And you know I'm about to go on my head and I'm about to waffle on while I do some spraying. So hope you enjoy the video, guys. Cheers. There you are. You're on. Right. Tiny little field we're doing today. It's only a tiny little 3-acre field or 4-acre field. I think it's not a lot. Really is a tiny little field. It takes me longer to unfold the spray than it does to spray it. Yeah, and a couple more people come up to us yesterday and said we love watching the videos. So yeah, one random and one person I know. So if Buzzy, if your little boy's watching, tell him I said hello. He said he likes watching the videos, so good lad. Yeah, not used to all this people coming up to me in the street type thing and saying how much they like the videos, so awesome. I start my exercise program tonight, so I've got 6 weeks intensive training to be less fat. So wish me luck. It's gonna be hard work because obviously I am fat, but it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Still a little bit damp and tacky on the leaf really for spraying some weed killer like we are. We just noticed loads of poppies coming through on the or in the fields and stuff, so we're just out here spraying for them. I'm pretty certain this is like a T1 spray, fungicide and growth regulator and stuff like that. So we're going to hopefully try and get some spuds planted. I mean, it's the end of April now. It's the 25th of April now, so it's go time for us really. There we go. Wanted to have a nice still morning. I mean, it's 10 to 9 in the morning now, so it's well late to be starting spraying, but I'd like to have been spraying a couple of hours ago, but we ain't, so we're gonna get on with it now. Yeah, you can see where the wheat is all manganese hungry across the edge of the get back in me wheeling along the edge of the road there. But I mean, I think I have nicked a bit of bank along there, so it's not really had much fertilizer and stuff on there. Bloke dropped his wing mirror off already. Kids start doing Monday morning. That's that field done. I can just see my cousin Oliver planting potatoes in the distance over there. Hopefully we're going to have a good week. Hopefully we're going to get some spuds planted, get my spraying done, and then end of the week I'm going to try and get some fertilizer on. See if we can get out of here with too much hassle. Whoa. Get it right lopsided on here. No, didn't want to have that. Gotta have a bit more horsepower behind me. There we go. Ugh. It's the trouble with having a nearly full tank as well. I've got my feet spread out wide. Feels like you're going over, but we're not, we're away. You can see the bits of drilling I missed. I over drilled them and they're just not catching up yet, but they might catch up and there might be something in them, so at least they're green and not bare. Everything I seem to have done this year has turned into a total disaster, so run out of seed here, there and everywhere. But we'll get there. I should imagine everybody else has good years and bad years when it comes to drilling. Like the other year I managed to drill everything without a missed coulter or run out of seed nowhere and made a real good job of it and had mega crops. The last few weeks has been just nothing but, well, the last 6 or 8 months has just been nothing but wind and horrible spraying conditions. You know, pick your spraying days. I thought today was meant to be a good spraying day, but bouncing across my headlands. Try and keep that boom as low as possible. So you get no drift then, especially when you're going around the outside of a dike or somebody else's field. You know, you want to just make sure the spray stays on your field, which it is doing. Yeah, pretty good. Just dropped me pressure and slowed down a little bit. Oh, for God's sake, come on, sprayer. So modern boom technology now has moved on so far since we bought this. Boom technology is far more stable, far more reactive than what this is. Still great sprayer, it's just a bit sluggish and a bit slow when it dives into the ground. So I just drive it normally. La, 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 la. Did anyone go to the Cheffin sale at the weekend? I didn't get there obviously because I was paddling about on the boat, living the high life. What did everyone think about the county making 200 grand? You know, somebody's got themselves a nice little gem there, haven't they? Dad said we had 2 counties. I think they were 1174s or something when he was a kid. We had on farm. Don't know why there's a big green patch in the middle here. I think that must be coming on flag leaf, isn't it? Flag leaf will be coming out soon, I think. So hopefully I haven't missed the opportunity to get my fertiliser on. But I think the flag leaf might be coming out because it's stressed. We haven't had any rain in a month and it's now late April and stuff needs some moisture. So once stuff starts getting stressed because it's under drought pressure or even rain pressure, you know, you can have rain pressure. It keeps raining too much and stuff and the crop starts getting flooded and things, they go into stress mode, into like a shutdown or survival mode where they try and go through their life cycle a lot quicker than what they would normally, just to get the next generation out. Weird how plants have adapted that. Not weird, but awesome really. I mean, utterly mega. Nature's a mega thing. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Yeah, cruising along. See where the bits, this was all flooded here. And I didn't nearly get stuck. I just started, this was the squishiest bit of the field, so I started sinking a little bit. As you can feel, they're bouncing across the where sloppy bits that were. Karen? Yeah, so this is like the wettest bit of the field really. You would think the wettest bits of the field would stay the wettest bits of the field, but they don't, they dry out the quickest. Yeah, this is a bad bits about having a bit of a drought in April. You can see like lush green bits and then a dip. Obviously where there's been a potato row or something, you know, it ain't quite got cultivated properly or whatever, and some bits laid wetter than others and starts to show the lighter bits of soil on the field. So it is nice though, having the sat nav drive you up and down. Look, no hands, look. Feet up. I'm gonna start this end of the farm and work my way home, I think, and end up round the farm at home time. I've got a little rainbow under me. Boom. Shame, by the time I get out there, the pot of gold will be gone, I bet. I'm now in the Facebook group where all these fitness people do their, like, tell you what they've eaten all day. I have like their whole day's worth of food for one snack. They're gonna be like, you need to stop eating. Yeah, hopefully this will, hopefully this spray will sort the poppies out. I was a bit alarmed about how many poppies we got coming out in the field, so fingers crossed. Well, they say 1 year's seed, 7 years, 1 year's weed, 7 years seed. So, and we're now struggling with black grass as well. We're new to black grass, but it has been delivered to our farm. So, yeah, we got to deal with that now as well, which is delightful. The only way to get rid of black grass is to burn your stubbles off. There don't seem to be anything that kills black grass off. You know, just horrible. Hey, yeah, we're starting to get some more organisational skills, because obviously we didn't know how this YouTube thing was going to go, and thank you that you lot all love it. People asking about how it's going and coming up to us in at shows and things and going, wow, we love it. So me and Anna have now got to realise we need to be more organised. So she's just put, thank you for organising the videos and putting a number to them. So she's happy. Yeah, so this is the next field. This is called Stan's field. This is belonged to my auntie, well, great auntie Gwen, and her husband was Stan. So I don't know why we called it Stan's and not Gwen's, but we've already got a Gwen's field, so we called it Stan's. God rest his soul. I miss all the old characters from round the fens here, all pottering about, telling you stories and stuff. There don't seem to be many of us left, really, if I'm honest. The old fen boys are the best ones to be having a chat with on a docky break, waddling about, walking a dog, doing whatever, coming to see how you're getting on. I miss that. Just got about 12 more fields to spray after this. Then we'll go and get filled up. I'll fold up, turn you lot off, and then unfold again when I'm on the next field. That's it, all good. Lift the boom right up, press the trigger on the floor, keep pressing up. She calibrates and then folds in. There we go. I got to keep my eye on this. La 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 la. You lot all seem to like my noises that I was making on TikTok the other day. If you haven't seen our TikTok page under the same name, get over there and have a look at me being stupid. There we go, we're in. We're done. So I'm going to head back to the farm now and fill up. I'll see you guys in a minute, alright? Back again. Yeah, on? Yeah, we're on. There you go, folks. I just thought I'd come and have a waddle out into the field quickly, look, and show you. Done a real good job of that. The last weed killer we put a real good dose of that into there. They're all starting to turn yellow. Tinged them. They look like they got some growth in them though, so that's why we're hitting them again. I saw a poppy here. I think that's a poppy. That's why we're on to the next spray. We're just trying to get them now. So that's why we do it, folks, you know. Just trying to keep the fields clean. On a different field now, we're all filled up with chemical, ready to rock and roll. We'll have another go at this. I'm just on a race against time at the minute, I think, to just try and get everything done. Yeah, you can see I got a real good kill of all the weeds we don't want in the field over there. Ugh, that'll do. But you can see poppies coming out everywhere, and they just, it's the same with blackgrass, you know, they just take over. So it looks like there's a rain cloud floating around, but it's not supposed to rain. I hope it does rain, but not till I finish spraying. You would think with crops under stress and like weeds under stress as well, you would think that the sprays would work better, wouldn't you? But they don't. They're not as effective when their crops are under stress. They don't seem to absorb as much, you know. It'd be nice to have a 10 mil of rain last night to get the crops all well, the weeds, not the crops. I mean, we're treating the crops as well, but we're mainly trying to get the weeds. So it would be nice to for them to be nice and succulent and growing and juicy and like in full health and everything. Then and then they're all photosynthesizing and stuff and taking everything in. Good thing with these John Deeres is, look, ta-da! Leave that side level, and then I can just scoot past my telegraph pole. Let me know how many, what's the field with the most number of telegraph poles you got, guys, because I know a lot of you have got telegraph poles and stuff to worry about, but I've only got 2 in 2 different fields, so we got to slow down a little bit now. I want to be about 3 bar of pressure, you know, to get correct spray pattern, about 10.5 mile an hour, Ks, so about 6 mile an hour, more than enough for me. But me and Anna seem to be working really well as a team. Normally we're quite fiery together, you know. We're both right. She's always wrong, obviously. How's everyone getting on with their spud planting? Is everyone getting caught up with their spud planting and cracking on? Hopefully you all are. Me and Dad have got to try and juggle everything. We've got to try and grade potatoes, I've got to do my spraying, I've got to get the planter ready, I've got to plant the potatoes, I've got to dress the sugar beet land up. You know, all in the space of about 10 days. I haven't put my fertiliser on as well, so yeah, it's all go, it's all good fun. I like it, I love it, I love doing what I do, but yeah, God, it can be stressful sometimes, and you see everybody else out going and going, oh, we gotta go. We donated 4 bags of potatoes to the air ambulance, to a lady that works on the air ambulance, a really lovely lady, Lisa. Yeah, it was a worthwhile cause, because my pig farmer friend Brian, who we get the pig muck from, he had a heart attack last Friday night, so he ended up in an air ambulance going to King's Lynn Hospital. So I'm so happy I donated some bags of spuds to the air ambulance. Really grateful for everything they do. We like all the comments, guys, we love all the comments, you know, it makes us feel wanted, and you appreciate all the work we do, and we try and get back to all of you and have a little conversation and stuff, you know. I've done all around the other farms, if that makes sense. All the furthest away fields are all good now. So we've just got like the fields around the yard to do now, and then like some spring crops. As you can see, I've got some spring wheat in here. But that's that field done, and we'll move on to the next one. I'm running out of water now though, that's the only problem. So I'm gonna have to let my water tank fill up for a few hours before I can finish off doing what I'm doing. It's 3 o'clock now. I've got to be out at 6:15 6 o'clock time. I've got to leave, so go and get my fitness on. Yeah, let's get on. About to be overtaken. There we go. Spray this field at the back of the yard now, and then we've got 2 in front of the yard to do, and we're pretty much there. I'm sure I've missed something out somewhere. I hope not. Right, let's get it on. Back of Russell. Let's have some sat-nav tracks. And why is that like that? What's that all about? Oh, because we're only on SF1 for some reason. I did wonder what was going on with this rail. It keeps moving around. I don't know. I don't know why it's triggered off to SF1 and not RTK. But I know my bill's due for the RTK, but that's not for another 7 days yet. We'll have to keep just straightening ourselves up because the satellites drift. The RTK has got a base station that it can work off. It's got a base station as a reference. Every time, while you've got a reference, your satellite drift never comes into play, but as soon as you don't have RTK, the satellites move around the Earth and they're in a different place every time, so you get what's known as satellite drift. So that line there will be a metre over this way. If I went and had a cup of tea now and came back, it'd be a few metres out. Oh, and I had to centre my wheelings up in a few places, so I did wonder why that was, but I'm sure it said RTK this morning. We're away. I know what I've done. I've got the wrong field, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I've got the wrong field. Sit here and watch the sprayer going all day. So yeah, last load of the day really. Just going nice and steady along here because it's a bit rough, and I got a full tank on as well. These things are renowned for being top heavy. It's always best to just be safe rather than roll it over into a field or a dike somewhere. Yeah, I need to get some of them blue lights that people have on the booms for doing more nighttime spraying. I'm really not that fussed. I mean, I've had a good day today. I've managed to spray like nearly 500 acres of wheat crops at 250 litres a hectare, so it ain't a bad effort. Beautiful evening, nice warmish evening. So I've got this field, this is called Crossbank, and then I've got front of yard, obvious reasons, and then I've got Chelly's, the field named after our pig that we had as a pet for a while. Oh, I got a video out, haven't I? It's weird, I like watching myself. I didn't like watching myself on YouTube to start with, but now I like, you know, tuning in to see what I'm doing or what I have been doing. Let's see how the video looks. Anna's doing a sterling job of all the video editing and stuff. You lot are fortunate enough to tune in to see me waffling on. It keeps raffling on. I'll turn it off for a minute. I've got to concentrate on what I'm doing. So I can see my nozzles fine now, but another 10 minutes or so and I won't be able to see what I'm doing. So at least I got back out here to do another load. That's the main thing. Yay, Matthew Barber's commented on my video saying well done at getting 425 subscribers. I never thought in my wildest dreams we'd have 100, let alone 400. Yeah, all credit to Anna for editing videos and stuff and all the research and homework and stuff she's done about how to YouTube and stuff, because I'd have never done it on my own, not at all. She's done an amazing job. I don't know what it's going to be like when we get to 4,250 subscribers. I can't wait. For some reason my boom track turned itself off. I was just going around the corner and I thought I left the boom track on. I always put the boom track on when I go around corners if I can help it. I turn the inside sections off, go around the corner, turn them back on. But sometimes when I'm not concentrating, I'm trying to drive around a corner, I turn the inner ones inner sections off so they don't double dose, and leave the boom track on just so it sorts itself out going around the corner so I can concentrate on getting around the corner properly. If you don't, you double dose and it just kills the crop off. It's no good to no one. Oh man, my arms are hurting. You wouldn't think a bit of exercise would make you as sore as that, but I feel like I've been beaten up. Yeah, I literally cannot see my nozzles coming on and off. I can see them this side, not too bad, but the other side I just can't see them. So if you get a blocked nozzle, you end up spraying half the field with a blocked nozzle, and it ain't no good. So yeah, I thought I'd just keep you on for the last like few minutes of me spraying for the evening. And Anna's coming over to sit with me tomorrow anyway, so she wants to come over and we have to have a weekly meeting and she tells me what to do basically, which is fair enough. You know, she knows what she's doing. So she said after like 2 months of her telling me what to do, I'm finally starting to get used to how to talk to YouTube, how to introduce myself and exit the video, and yeah, I mean, it's finally sinking in, Anna. So it's a man thing. It's a man thing for sure. You'll have to tell me 12 times before I take any notice of you. So I'll have a look at the wheels. If I can see the wheels, yeah, the wheels are well wet now, like damp wet, but that might be because we're running over some of the chemical a little bit, but more to do with the damp coming in right early, I think. I'll probably sign out now, guys. So yeah, have a good night. Cheers.